Welcome back to Grammar Fundamentals for the SAT. This is Chapter 6, Lesson 44. So far, the subject has come before the verb, but what if the sentence is flipped? Today, agreement in inverted sentences. Usually, the subject comes first, then the verb, but in an inverted sentence, that order flips. The verb comes before the subject. Across the meadow gallops the horse. The verb is gallops, and the subject, horse, sits after it. To find the subject, just uninvert it. The horse gallops across the meadow. Now it's obvious. And notice, the verb still agrees with that subject. Horse is singular, so gallops. Order can flip, but agreement can't. Sentences that start with here or there are inverted too, and this catches people, because here and there are never the subject. Here is my permit. The subject is permit, singular, so is. There are many cars. The subject is cars, plural, so are. In both, ignore here and there, find the real subject after the verb, and agree with it. Questions are inverted as well, with a helping verb sitting before the subject. Does Jamie have a pencil? Jamie is singular, so the helper is does. Do the students have books? Students is plural, so the helper is do. The helping verb do, does, or did has to agree with the subject that comes right after it. Same rule, just reordered. One more inverted trap, an opening prepositional phrase. From the rafters hang the decorations. The sentence opens with from the rafters, and your eye lands on rafters right before the verb. But that's a prepositional phrase. Rafters is its object, not the subject. The real subject is decorations, plural, so the verb is hang. Bracket the opening phrase, find the subject after the verb, and agree with that. Whenever a sentence feels backward, use this trick. 1. Mentally put it in normal order, subject first, then verb. 2. Ignore here, there, and any opening prepositional phrase. None of those is the subject. 3. Match the verb to the subject you uncovered. Flip it to normal order, and the agreement becomes easy. The verb always finds its subject, no matter where it's hiding. Let's practice. In each inverted sentence, find the subject after the verb, then choose the verb that agrees. Pause and try each. In her hand, she blank a smooth stone. The subject is she, singular, so carries. So, carries. From the rafters, blank the decorations. Ignore from the rafters. The subject is decorations, plural, so hang. So, hang. Into the arena, blank the elephant. The subject is elephant, singular, so ambles. So, ambles. A few more, with here, there, and opening phrases. Remember, none of those is the subject. Pause and try each. There blank many ways to get to Des Moines. There isn't the subject. Ways is, plural, so are. So, are. Here blank the story the old woman told to me. The subject is story, singular, so is. So, is. In front of Jason's house, blank 5 huge boxes. Ignore the opening phrase. The subject is boxes, plural, so sit. So, sit. Let's wrap up. In an inverted sentence, the verb comes before its subject, but agreement doesn't change. The verb still matches the real subject. Sentences starting with here or there are inverted, and here and there are never the subject. Questions are inverted too, so the helping verb agrees with the subject that follows. When in doubt, flip the sentence into normal order, subject first, and the agreement snaps into place. Great work. In Lesson 45, we'll tackle special subjects, like collective nouns and amounts.